play to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the lone running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking to throw, it's McAfee. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to take off. Picks up what he can and then slides. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Running it back, it's Lay. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tigers' offense will have its first possession of the game. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Spears. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
To the air, it's McAfee. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get it through the air. Slings it downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And they get the sack just like that.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Spears. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They keep attacking through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Sawyer. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Completes it in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Then the short completion brings up second down. Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's McAfee. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Steps away. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sawyer. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw for it. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
Louisiana, 0.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Trying play action. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense working from the pistol. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for... They fake it. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. They're bringing heat. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. He leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Lay. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's McAfee. Using the quick game. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wide open downfield. Racing down the left side. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gives it to the back on the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. The Tigers get it past the sticks. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Leaves it with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Moving away from pressure. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense, got him at the 27. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oregon State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Beavers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's McAfee. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's late. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And he's wrestled to the ground. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. What a disappointment. No good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Dances away to buy time. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Makes the catch. It's Garrett. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. To the air. It's McAfee. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Lay. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Keeps the play going. He'll try to do it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown LSU. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTEP is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 18 over the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Keeps it on the bootleg. Buying some time as he moves left. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. The give on the inside. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be...
And he's running in the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's McAfee. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Raging Cajuns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Garrett. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisiana. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Louisiana, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Tackled there by the defense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Second down.
Takes the handoff. It's Sawyer. At midfield, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Second down.
Going to the running game. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal flag on the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. Buys a little time. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On second down, he's looking downfield. Buying some time. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And after missing that field goal, this is still a one-possession game, guys.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking deep. And it's caught inside the 30. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Snagged in the middle. It's Garrett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's loose. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Got enough space. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Feeling some heat. That quarterback was doing his best. Houdini escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking downfield, it's McAfee. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. He's going to pass on second down. Skips away from pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The defense will try to hold up one more time, under 2 minutes to go. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cajuns!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 38 over the Coyotes. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Touchdown, LSU! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's McAfee. Trying to get rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Coming after it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On fourth down, going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team when you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been